whatever you want. Hi, Jonas. Let me see. Oh, would you look at that? We are live right now. I'm waiting for the email that I am, indeed, live right now. Something to talk about. Yes, my life has been full of events lately. That's nice. Unless they are bad events, then that's not nice. But I would assume they are at least decent. Alright. Let's wait till the Streamlab chat works. I'm just writing a test message here. I just want to see if everything works. Also, let's check if Twitch is live. That looks like I'm live. Great. We see the chat. We do not. Why? I don't know. How would I? Oh yeah. Oh. But anyway, what's up? I'm the Renegade Cactus. I think I said that already. We are here for another... Oh yeah, there's Steve. We are here for another stream of Quest VIII. Because we want to keep going with that. Oops. Oh, what? I just want to check. Just want to check if I need to like reset the chat again. I don't know. For some reason, once again, it does not show anything. How about if I do it here? We see. Yeah. Oh yeah. Sure. It likes Twitch. It doesn't like YouTube. Who knows why? Who knows why? Got two stories actually. One from yesterday and one from today. One is short. One is short, no one is a bit longer, so I guess the other one is a bit longer. Start with the short one. I'm gonna try and see if I can just... trying to see... Alright. Your audio is a bit weird right now. I have set it up so that every time I speak, the audio on the from the desktop, like currently the music gets quieter. Is that what you mean by it's weird? Because the music should be louder when I'm not talking and should be quieter when I'm talking. I set that up, finally. Wanted to do that for ages. I technically set it up once, but got it wrong, seemingly. So it never worked the way I intended it to. But yeah, I guess that's what you mean by audio sounds wrong. Or sounds weird. Today, me and the rest of my family built something in our garden that gives shadow in the hot sun. Ooh, that's good. That is very useful. We like a good shed. While doing it, a mosquito stung my lip. Ah, these. These. I'm not gonna go too deep into detail, but these fuckers, mosquitoes are the worst. Oh, but they're part of an ecosystem. I know, but they are the worst, and I wish they were very painful to die. Took only a couple of hours. Yeah, it takes a few seconds for you not to notice something. Like, you probably noticed it once it started either itching or stinging or whatever. Like, I've had mosquito bites like between the fingers or like right here on the edge where if you put your hands down, you immediately hit the desk with it. So that was the worst. Bites on my butt. Like, come on. Now tomorrow. I think you mean yesterday, but I get it. You had Sportfest, so basically, yeah, sports festival, not really, but yeah, something like that. Sports day, basically, at school. That is fun, though I would assume in the heat, it might not be as fun. Probably. Also, I'm already going to go into the game right now. I wanna... where is it? Down here. We wanna keep going. We wanna keep keep doing things. Before the main thing, I first gotta tell you this. My class normally consists of 18 people, students. Now guess how many came? Wait, it's after your tests, and it's just the sports day. So out of 18 people, I would assume if it's a lot, we're talking 11. If it's not a lot, we're talking 7 people. I would assume 7 people. Like that would be how my class would have done that. 7 people at most. 10 came. Yep, that's pretty much a given. That most people think, you know what? Doesn't matter. Like if it's not mandatory, if you don't get a grade on it, most people will just, or many people will just be like, you know what? Screw that. I ain't going. And I can't blame any of them. Out of the 10, 5 had sports clothes with them to do anything. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Lovely, and it's mandatory. Oh, well. But yeah, we like I think that's the thing. That happens every single time. If it's something that is not necessarily sit in school, do stuff, then people either don't come or come underprepared or just come to do like nothing. There was volleyball. Volleyball is quite fun. I always liked playing volleyball. The problem was I could never manage like in German we call it baggern, right? I could never bagger without my hands hurt or my arms hurting. And like the trainers and like school teachers always kept talking about how if you have the right technique, it doesn't hurt at all. Bullshit. You can do whatever you want, it will hurt. At least after the third one. Other than that, I really like volleyball. Never been great at it, but it's something that it was way more fun than other sports in school. We had planned for 2 teams with 9 members, like 18 people in 2 teams. Makes sense. That was a bit, what's the word? A bit overly, I wouldn't say confident, but overly nice. Gave them too much credit. Barely managed to get 1 team, with 5 people being the bare minimum. Yeah. That makes sense. Alright, we need to go to the tower up north. I think it was north. What I'm gonna do now is fight it a little bit. I'm just gonna wait, like, we're gonna fight for 10-15 minutes and then we're gonna start with the story, I would say. Just because A, give people time to come in here. Pretty sure Lucas wants to drop by. And B, we have been a bit over-leveled at some point. And now we are still pretty much on par, or at least we are where we need to be. But I'd much rather be a little bit over-leveled, a little bit stronger than I need to be. And I mean, in these games, in Dragon Quest, you level up so slowly. And I mean, everyone no one except Yangus got a huge EXP boost, so yeah. But Jonas, did you at least have fun? Was there a... It wasn't a full game of volleyball then, but like at least some fun activities. Yeah, because so many students that day, all the 9th classes and 10th classes at Sportfest didn't come. The operators had to make a whole new plan. Understandable. I mean, it's again, I'm pretty sure it's more or less always the same. I remember every time we did anything out of the school, like out of school life, if we were like 25 people, at most 20 people came, at most. More around like 18, 17. And even then, some people like left early, some people just sat around doing nothing or tried their best to avoid doing anything. I probably should destroy the orc before he keeps reviving everyone. And I mean, I don't blame anyone. I never really... I mean, there were some things in school that I liked doing. Like outside of school, there were some things that I absolutely hated. we went to quite a few, like, a few times to the theaters. And not necessarily like the big ones, but more like the youth theaters or like special ones, you know the style in school. And we've watched quite a lot of contemporary theater productions of like authors or directors that are currently like alive, contemporary, you know, and modern stuff. And I mean, maybe if I were to watch some of those things nowadays, I would like them. Maybe I would like, maybe it would make more sense. But I just remember that we read it. Like, on one hand, we liked going somewhere because we didn't have to stay in school. On the other hand, we dreaded going somewhere because especially this one teacher that we had.
Goddess.
A piece of shit. That one teacher really loved. And I mean, loved her weird stuff. The weird things that were like so incredibly and I don't know, like intricate and written for the youth and stuff like that, and usually it was shit. Like, I remember usually it being shit. Either because it was for the youth, it was one of those things that tried way too hard. It was like, hey, yo, we're cool, like, and this is a theater production, but we're still cool and talking like the kids. Now, you know what I mean? Like the cringy stuff that you saw in that you see in like movies and TV shows where a teacher tries to be cool and with the kids and whatever and stuff like that. In the theater, you sat there and you felt like they were bullshitting you, like they didn't take you full, if you know what I mean. Lucas, what's poppin'? Hi there, Lucas. Alright, luckily we still didn't have enough space somehow on the outdoor sports field. We played in the school sports hall. Wow. That's weird. Like, it's great to play inside, but that's weird. And I sucked badly at the volleyball. I was overwhelmed. It's not an easy sport. It really is. Worst outdoor theater while it's raining in third grade. Oh, that sounds terrible. Like, we've had some weird and bad excursions in school where it's like the shitty weather, shitty like everything all around was shitty. Like outdoor theater while it's raining, that sucks. Lucas bought a new iPhone today. It's nice. Thanks for listening. I mean, sure. The newest one or just a different one? I still remember the terrible performance of some vampire thing. Oh yeah, sounds like... Yeah. Like one thing that I did not like, but I at least understand why we did it, is when, like, for French, I took French in high school for like three years, or in my case 2 years, because I came late to that school. I switched schools. And so we watched Le Petit Prince, so the Kleine Prince, the Small Prince, I don't know what's in English, but just a very well-known French children's book. We watched that in French, and the teacher told us in the beginning, hey, it's easy French, but we are all nowhere near that level. So it doesn't matter if you don't understand everything, just try and follow along. Just listen to it, which I get. It makes sense, because just listening to a language, even if you don't understand everything, is really helpful. But like in school, you don't really care for a piece of theater that you don't even understand, right? That's just not fun. And so I know why they did it, but it was just nobody liked it. And another thing, and that one I really remember as being incredibly bad, was Hansel and Gretel. Like afterwards, where it was like after they threw the witch into the oven, they went outside. And like the whole story is that poor family, the father gets rid of the kids because they can't buy food. So they go out into the woods and leave the kids there. You know, we all know Hansel and Gretel, or most of us probably. And that theater was like, yeah, but we have to make it modern. So the kids, after they get out of the woods, where their parents brought them, they are now in the big city. And they have to be like, it was like a coming of age story where they have to, like, they find new friends, but they're false friends, and they want to make something, they want them to do stuff like take drugs, and someone almost R-words Gretel and stuff like that. And we were just like, what? And that was one of those, cheese, plain cheese plus rock salt. Okay, we got a bunch of cheese recipes. Hansel and Gretel is German. Yeah, I know. I'm from Austria, so, you know, that makes sense that we would, you know, watch that. But, yeah, it was, like, such a weird thing. It was like the theater version of what if we take superhero or what if we take fairy tale but make it dark and edgy. Pretty much that, but they couldn't make it too dark and edgy because it was still for kids and young adults. So they just put in a bunch of swear words that just felt so forced. So take Hansel and Gretel and put drugs in it, pretty much. Drugs, sex, just false friends. It was like, I actively despised it. I asked, like, when we, like, afterwards, the day after, with that teacher, the teacher that took us there, she asked us, like, what we thought of it, what our thoughts were, how we interpreted stuff. And I straight up asked, what was the point? Like, I get what the story was. I get what they were going for with the coming of age stuff and all. I get what they were trying to say, but what was the point? And even she was like, yeah, it was a bit weirder than I thought it would be. It just sounded more interesting. And I was like, yeah, I mean, yeah. It was pretty obvious that most people did not enjoy it, but whatever. Alright. Back to the chat. Yes, the newest one. I thought about a 1.2k Cactus donation, but went for an iPhone today. Sorry. Well, you need a phone more. Technically, you need a phone more in your everyday life than you need Cactus tokens. So I'm okay with you not giving me 1.2k. I'm okay with that, Lucas. You are forgiven. It's helpful. I still don't understand any anime or Japanese without subtitles. But if you've watched some animes in Japanese, you kinda, even if you don't understand words, I mean, you probably picked up a few words here and there, even if you're not, even if they're not active. But you've definitely picked out some words that you, if you hear them, you're like, oh yeah, that was something along those lines. Plus, you should be better at, like, hearing the structure of the language. Like, it's for many people, Japanese, Chinese, or Mandarin. Lucas with the $5.99 says mon chéri. Lucas, mon ami. Shit him. But yeah, basically, some people say, like, Japanese and Mandarin, Chinese, other Chinese dialects, maybe Korean, sound the same. If you, like, took the smallest bit of time to listen to any of them, you pretty much hear that there are big differences. And even if you don't understand it, you almost immediately can tell, oh, that's that language, after a while. Too exhausted to complain. Good job, Lucas. Damn! You must be really tired. Wow. Our little heal slime, he kills with 9 damage. Thank you, Lucas. Thank you very much. I much appreciate it. Another thing is, like, I do, like, speak the smallest bit of Spanish because I learned it here and there a little bit, but never a whole lot. But I can immediately discern between, like, Italian, Spanish, and Portuguese, which all in some way or another sound similar. But, like, listening to any language over a bit longer just really helps you with a, like, tonal understanding. Not total, but tonal. Cactus, what would be the worst movie to see as a theater performance? A movie as a theater performance. Huh. Let me think. I mean, technically, my mind would immediately go to anything like high budget, huge fights like Lord of the Rings, but I'm pretty sure you could do a pretty good Lord of the Rings theater production if you try. With a, like, small scale that feels grander than it is. Stuff like superhero movies would be weird, but I think you could make them charming. So, I mean, any porn movie, but then again, that would be a different kind of theater. The worst movie? That is a good question. Huh. Like, I could think of just some bad movies that I just didn't enjoy watching. Like, let's say, one that I really, really didn't like was, That's Just a Brothel. I mean, exactly. One movie that I really didn't enjoy, except for like 2 or 3 jokes, was Movie 43. Which was just a bunch of sketches, kinda, and some landed, some didn't. Some were at least passable, and some were just the worst. Which was kind of the intention behind the movie, but like that. But then again, it's just a bunch of sketches, so that might actually work on the theater stage. That is a very interesting question, Jonas. Do you have an answer? Well, I think about it, because right now, I cannot think of anything. Like, many parody movies, like even a scary movie could work if you did it correctly. Like, there are some movies that are just, that try to, like, emulate theater, where they have very little changes of place. Like, one of my favorite movies of all time is The Man from Earth. And that pretty much only plays in, like, mostly one room, but rather one small house. And then at the end, like, outside. So it's basically a house and a garden at most. And it's all just talking. Like, it's... everything about it is just people talking. People talking a theoretical... having a theoretical conversation if someone could still be alive if they lived in the Stone Ages. And that movie is so fascinating. And that would definitely work as a theater, because, oh, you are just people talking in one place? Yes, that's theater. How to Train Your Dragon. Try making something not cursed while not having the budget to make a realistic sequel. Yeah, I see how that could be weird. Yeah, How to Train Your Dragon makes sense, definitely. Pretty much everything that has a whole lot of, like, vertical action or vertical stuff, right? That makes sense. Anything to do with flying and people on the ground and people in the air, stuff like that. You can make that work, but probably not as easily. Yeah, How to Train Your Dragon would be one thing. Stuff with a whole lot of over-the-top action, like Lilo and Stitch, maybe. Thinking of it because since you mentioned How to Train Your Dragon, and that got a real-life adaptation, and now while Lilo and Stitch also got a real-life adaptation. Which, How to Train Your Dragon, with, like, in real life doesn't make any sense, because 90% of the movie is still CGI. All of the dragons, all of the flying around, all of the weird island stuff, just everything about it. I haven't watched the new version, and I really like the original one. But like all of it has to be CGI anyway, so why make it realistic? That doesn't make any... whatever. Anything that only works with animations because it's so hard to make the same thing in real life without paying hundreds of dollars. But there I have to say no. I'm thinking of something like you don't have to make CGI work. You can make it as cheap as possible. I'm thinking about... I think I would assume you have watched the movie Space Jam, and I'm talking the original Space Jam with Michael Jordan. In which, like, Michael Jordan plays basketball against the Looney Tunes, or with the Looney Tunes against monsters from outer space. That could work with the weirdest effects. Like, I'm thinking there is this scene, the big, like, final scoring point where Michael Jordan jumps and has the ball in his hand, and his hand, like, stretches out further and further and further and further because it's the Looney Tunes land. And that you can make when you have, like, let's say you have the actor playing Michael Jordan, like, do a jump motion, two people in, like, black outfits or green outfit, whatever, pick him up so that you, like, it's a bad jump, and then someone from the back comes with a long, like, cardboard hand that gets longer and longer. Stuff like that. It would look absolutely stupid, but in an endearing way. The arms are reaching the moon, pretty much. And it's just like, it would look like shit, but in a good way. There is, I'm gonna... I can't quote the thing here, but there is a music video by... oh, there are many music videos that are great, but Foxy Shazam is an amazing band, and they have the... which one was it? I gotta check that out for a second. Pretty sure the song is called Unstoppable. Alright. Foxy Shazam. Unstoppable. Yeah, that's it. Unstoppable by Foxy Shazam has an amazing music video that I just can't seem to find right now, interestingly enough. I'll find it sooner or later. That has a whole lot of these self-made effects where it's filmed on top of, like, black curtains and black, just basically green screen, but black screen, you could say. And people wearing full-on black, and they just rotate the props, they just play around with the props. So you see stuff like arrows fly, but you see that's definitely cardboard arrows. You even see slight silhouettes of the people dressed in black going around, but it still looks so cool overall. There's a Space Jam 2 coming out, at least that's what I heard. I think it came out like 2 years ago, maybe 3. It's been out for a while. With LeBron James, and from what I heard is it's decently fun. And I don't doubt that. Like, I think, like, the first Space Jam was mostly just product placement, and I doubt that the second one isn't. Right? So, but I think it's probably just a very, again, a nice and endearing kind of fun, family-friendly fun. With definitely, like, some stupid jokes that are just, like, modern jokes. They probably reference some modern stuff and memes. Because of course they do. But I haven't watched it yet, but definitely on my list of stuff that I want to watch. Because, I mean, I would assume it's... oh, okay. I would assume it's not, like, nothing bad. By the way, have you seen the Minecraft movie? Not yet. I'm not, like... I say that I'm not keen on watching it. I will definitely watch it. But it's one of those that I will legally obtain and watch at some point. I hear it's definitely fun for many people. It's not like... It's not a huge banger, it's not an amazing movie that you have to see, but I hear it's fun. So I'll definitely watch it at some point. Have you seen it? Damn. I told him hitting hard. Oh, but then again his tension was up. Watched it like 2 days after it came out in Germany. How did you like it? Because I hear different things from different people. But I feel like if you treat it like it's supposed to be a great movie, I'm gonna watch it now expecting a great movie, I'm pretty sure you'll be disappointed. But if you go in with, it's probably some mindless fun, or even not necessarily mindless fun, it's probably still fun. You told me already. Yeah, you probably told me. And I probably forgot. I'm sorry. Out Back with Friends says, I was about to ask where is Jessica, but then I remembered she turned into the cooler version of Frieza. Haha. True that, true that. And the problem is, now we are missing a very crucial part of our team. Like, I was thinking, oh yeah, against these guys I can just use Boom. You know the spell that only Jessica has. Well, damn. I Out Back with Friends, and what? It was a Dragon Ball joke. Dragon Ball Z to be more specific. Whirl some axes. Just... Do you have anything like... any good abilities? You know what that's called. Yeah, I thought about it for a second. Monkeys! I know the scene. I have no idea how he says it, but... Also, I can't do a Frieza impression. I really can't. It was a Frieza joke. Yeah, I know. Don't worry, I know. But hi, Out with Friends, how are you doing? Thank you for stopping by. Oh, come on. Another one of those guys that can just blast my people away. I think we're just gonna attack one enemy at a time. Gonna make myself some dinner. Do that, and then tell us what you will have. Also, Lucas, are you still here? Just out of curiosity. Ooh, and anyone who's here, what do you think about the audio? Because technically, I've made it so that whenever I say something, the audio of the game gets lower, and when I stop talking, it gradually gets louder again. Does that sound good? Does that not sound good? Because that's something that I wanted to do for ages. And now I finally did it. I've been better. I'm melting away. I think I live in a Turkish bathhouse. Yeah. Right there with you. In the Turkish bathhouse. It's just... I mean, today I had I had all the curtains closed and stuff. And the windows slightly cracked open. So it's kind of nice today in my... but not my speakers being weird, personally not a fan. Okay, that's good to know. It's just something that I can fine-tune it more, as in how fast it happens, how gradually it happens, stuff like that. But if it sounds bad, I can just like disable it for now. Just turn the desktop audio like down. Also, hi Monica. There's a hole in the door. Yes, there is. There is indeed a hole in the door. We should have a sword, a stone sword. Okay, so Monica is not a fan of the audio. Anyone else got any Any input? Of strength, I mean... It would probably not be a bad idea to give that to Renegade, right? But just... You know? Seed of Defense! Should probably give that to Jessica once she's back. If she's back at some point. But yeah, you know what? I'm gonna... First... Yeah. Gonna disable it, but now I will just turn down the music a little bit. How are the sound levels now? I mean, currently it's not very loud in-game. But as soon as we get into the next fight, please tell me how the audio levels are, me in comparison to the game. To be honest, it is too hot for me to hear a difference. All I hear is my sweat dripping. Understandable. Like, I already have the window open now that the sun is gone. But it's still very warm outside, so that really doesn't help. That basically brought some of the warmth inside. But I think right now this should be the sound levels for the game that I usually have. So I should be quite a lot louder. Difference isn't super noticeable. The difference between earlier and now? We have noise gate that should... Wait a second. Was the difference in my voice? Like me talking that it sounded weird? Or was it the louder and quieter parts of the audio? Of the game audio? Because I have two things that I enabled. One, so Monica just isn't a fan. At least not one that blows a whole lot of cool air around. Damn! Key Jabberwock. We fight a Jabberwocky, but they are not standing in the right direction. So now I technically... I just turned up the volume and went to the other side of the room, so I sometimes noticed that the battle music was suddenly blasting my ears off from across the room. Gotcha. Is that the Ginyu Force, basically? Yeah, it's something that I enabled, like two things that I enabled. One being that like a noise gate where the microphone blocks out things up to a certain like decibel thing. Damn it. They heard a Jabberwocky! Oh, I love this! Holy shit, I love this. Damn. Oh, damn. Oh, they are amazing! Like, I've known of these enemies, but I never knew that they would, like, transform. It's having an argument with itself. Well, let's just multi-thrust. Here we just go for parallax, that Angelo will heal. Angelo will full heal Yangus. Say, Monica, I wish I was famous so I would have a lot of fans now. So, what Hot Band with Friends is wishing for is OnlyFans? Cactus OnlyFans when? Never. Nobody needs to ask. The answer is never. Just not... I'm just too sexy for that. Know what I mean? Just... It would not be fair to other people. And best enemy ever, by the way, definitely. Like, definitely top 10 enemies ever. First thing I hear when joining is OnlyFans. Cyber Citrus, yes, because it's hot outside. We are all thinking about OnlyFans. What did I miss? Hi there. Never. Unless... I mean... Never say never, right? But there are no plans for it. Fans, I get it. Yeah, you got it now. Alright, let's just check all the way around here. Didn't we just get a map? Or is it just for inside? Probably just for inside. More Jabberwockies. Do we immediately call the team? I don't think so. I think we just start by... just attacking... all of them? And then... or just this guy. God, I love them. I really do love them. That's awesome. And by the way, the audio, I just took out both things that I changed with the audio. So I should sound like usual. And I think the audio levels should be alright. If I still sound weird somehow, by all means, tell me. You know what, let's call the Bunchy Bunch. You just know we gotta call the Bunchy Bunch. But yeah, I really like the audio's fine with me. Yep, now that I reverted it back. I've put in nice, a noise gate that just blocks lower sounds. And if you just put that like too high, if you put the threshold too high, then it blocks out part of your voice. And so it always sounds choppy because it, like, you start every sentence usually, or every word, lower than the middle of the word, right? So it blocks out way too much. But it should, like, I used it, I put it in because it should block out stuff like me just picking up stuff from my desk or whatever. And on the other hand, I put in audio ducking, which just means that if one audio source, the microphone, is going, then another audio source, the desktop audio, gets decreased. And for videos, I find that is pretty nice. For streams, it might not be that good. Squelch.
It's no good. I can't move it, even if I push it as hard as I can.
Me neither.
Not bad for a human. You're strong. You'll need to be to climb this tower.
Okay, so I need to be strong and I need to push around statues. Good to know. We'll keep that in mind for now, because I mean, I don't see a reason to push this around. It's probably, like, this slime is probably just here to tell us, hey, you can push stuff. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. As in, you nudge that around. You always sound weird. That has nothing to do with the audio, my friend. Exactly. I mean, what? Yeah, the thing is, I've gotten accustomed to my voice. I'm not saying that I really like my voice, but I also don't dislike my voice. It's just the more I hear it due to the... okay, that sucked. The more that I hear it due to the channel and all, I'm okay with my voice. Do I sometimes wish I'd have a better voice, a smoother voice, a just nicer voice in general? Yes. Does it mean I dislike my voice? Nah. It's alright. It's totally alright. Alright. Let's try Falcon Flash. We probably should do some magic there. That was an interesting... You have a beautiful voice. Oh, stop it, you. Thank you. Right after that last comment, thank you. When the mic is off, haha. There's a thing that my father used to say. And that's, it's only thanks to my voice that I never became a singer. Like, Yep, exactly. Sorry, my brain is fried. Oh, don't worry. I don't take it in a negative way. The best voice I've ever heard on a Cactus. Thank you! And that's pretty much all I can ask for, right? And I mean, we all know that cacti are quite talkative usually. I really should get more magic water. I hope that's something that I can just buy. Also, do we have some rock salt? I think we should have, right? Yeah. Because I think it was rock salt plus plain cheese makes hard cheese. But we probably can't use the alchemy pot. Yeah. So there's no point in doing anything here. Alright, let's heal everyone. Speaking of the best... Interesting. A seesaw. Oh. Alright, I understand. But it is still the way that I wanna go right now, because I wanna go upsy stairsy, as they say. They all say that. Like they all say that, every one of them. I definitely wanna put a statue in here, it seems. And I wanna go upstairs, pull the lever to lower the bridge on the other side. But yeah, speaking of good voice, best voice, beautiful voice, I've recently, like, I'm pretty sure most of us know who T-Pain is. Like the rapper T-Pain, the singer T-Pain. And many people just generally know him because, oh, that's the guy, the rapper who uses autotune. But in the, recent years, first of all, he's a big streamer now. Like for quite a long while. He's really funny. Oh, Jeff Chill! Hi there! Hot Band with Friends asks, who? T-Pain, the rapper. And I quote, Shawty had them apple-bottom jeans, boots with the fur, and the whole club was looking at her. She hit the floor. Next thing you know, Shawty got low. And the thing is, I recently just started watching some T-Pain stuff, just mostly just highlights and a few things. And it's funny because he was in the I think in the very first season of The Masked Singer, which is something that I only know from from passing. Like I've heard of it but never watched it or anything. And I recently, I've heard in an interview T-Pain talking about why he went on The Masked Singer, to show people who always knew him as the rapper who uses autotune that he can actually sing. And so I watched a video where it was just a super cut of all of his appearances on The Masked Singer, and holy shit, that guy is good. He has a great voice, he's a great singer, he hasn't used autotune in ages, I think, because he can sing. He used it as a tool because it made him stand out, basically. And it's just, he is pretty damn awesome in terms of singing. He has a great voice. Well, what are you talking about, Cactus? T-Pain, the rapper and also singer, and how he has a great voice. That started because Hot Band with Friends insulted my voice and then told me I have a beautiful voice, and then insulted me again by saying only when the microphone is off. Made myself some bread topped with tomato and mozzarella slices. We go down here again. Season it with salt and pepper. Nice. I mean, not for me because I despise tomato, but if you like it, nice. That also looks like there needs to be... yeah, okay. I see, I understand now. We need this. Over yonder. Oh no, a living statue appears. I just love tomato and mozzarella. I mean, More power to you, as they say. More for you, I won't take it away from you. Oh wait, Angelo should probably heal himself. So kinda a pizza. Kind of. Or like, what's it called? Bruschetta. So, and by the way, Jeff Chill, I said hi already, but hi! Thank you for stopping by once again. Alright, let's just punch that thing. And by punch, I mean stab it and slash it with our weapons. Alright. Can we just, like... Okay. And now, can we only, like, push it in one direction? Push and pull, yeah, because I want to go, like, diagonal, but no, we can only push and pull, which makes sense. Like, realistically, it makes sense. Nope, no, backwards. Backwards, you fiend! Okay, that works. It's gonna take a while. Like, I remember there is in the stream is so pushy. Haha! It's really way too warm, huh? By the way, what are you always getting when you eat Chinese food? Because we have a Chinese restaurant near, so we can always get some, and I always get the same. If it's something like if I order, like for. If I order delivery, then it's usually either like fried noodles with duck, or with chicken, or fried rice with duck, or with chicken, or curry rice with vegetables or chicken. That's usually the thing. I mean, I really do enjoy like the orange chicken. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, wait a minute. Oh. No, wait. I get nasi goreng. I know that. I just... Or like take out its fried noodles, glass noodle with chicken and vegetables. That's pretty... That's great. Just noodles and chicken just works really well. Okay. Wait. We have three statues, right? 3 statues. We don't have any spot where we need to, or like, is this a spot where we need to put like 2 statues? Possibly. Are you in the tower? Nice. Did you try the arena now that you have a good healer? I have not yet, but that is something that we definitely can do. Now I'm just thinking. A lot of Chinese restaurants here are more like Chinese and Indonesian restaurants. Yeah, here it's generally like, if it's a Chinese restaurant, it's usually an Asian restaurant where just all types of Asian food. But anyway, something that I always love eating is sushi. But I generally go by, if I go eat sushi, it's gonna be running sushi or buffet sushi. Otherwise, it just isn't worth it because it can be so damn pricey. Cactus, are you the type of person who takes the phone with you when you go to the bathroom? Only if I have to go number 2. If I just have to piss, no, I don't need my phone. But usually, yeah. If it's a bit longer, yeah. So you were like, speaking of Chinese food, how about going to the toilet, right? That sounds mean. That sounds like a bad joke. Okay. Okay. Wait a second. Oh no, okay. No, he's the press kind of bathroom person. Yeah, I'm a big presser when it comes to the bathroom. That is true. But I usually press with my phone in hand. Stop. Okay, let's stop that. Let me think for a second. And by think, I mean say all of my thoughts out loud. We do have two areas that kind of look like you could put something on them, right? We do have 3 statues. But I don't think... Can we push the statue up there? I kind of doubt it, because usually... This is the only area where you can push it. In theory. Nope. No. As in, we can't push it over this part right here. If we can, however... Then I basically... I have an idea of what I'll do. Nope. That does not work. So this one feels like... Feels mostly like a... By the way, see, this is how you move statues kind of thing. Again, this feels like a place where you want to put... Can we push the statue up there? That depends on how determined you are. True. Wait a second. Oh yeah, I put down the small bridge so I can go over there. I remember in God of War 1, 2, like the old God of War, PS2 God of War, like the better ones. I mean, I like the new God of War games, don't get me wrong, but I'm just a fan of the old ones, most of them. There were some puzzles where you need to push boxes and all. And one was where you need to, like, push a box, but as soon as enemies start shooting at you from the front, you need to get rid of, like, stop pushing the box and go somewhere else so that they don't shoot the box, but at you, and leave the box alone, because a few shots and the box goes down. And, the thing is, it took me a while the first time I played it to realize, oh, not only can I push it, I can also charge up a kick and just push it a whole lot further with a kick. That is so much easier because it is quite a long road basically that you have to push it up. Okay, think, Cactus, think. Outbound with Friends says, thanks Jonas, now I have to go to the bathroom, and in there it's even hotter. It's even hotter than him, oh damn. Okay, we definitely need this one up here. So now we have one statue up here, but isn't one still down there? No, wait. Wait a second. Oh! No, wait a second. I'm pretty sure I'm just stupid. Do I not just push the statue on here so that that thing seesaws down and I just wander up there? Did I even have to bring the statue up here? I think I just made everything in my head like so much more complicated. Why'd I have to go and make things so complicated? Right? It's even Avril Lavigne knows. Stupid jokes. Stupid jokes are stupid. But that's what you're here for. You're welcome. Also, has everyone licked the stream? I see, according to my YouTube, which is always wrong, I see 4 people watching and only 3 likes. Plus... Okay, yeah, because this YouTube is... It once again just froze. So let me restart that real quick. Why is it only that YouTube just... Only the YouTube part of the stream sucks? Because YouTube sucks, we know that, but still, you know what I mean? But yeah, still, 4 people watching, only 3 likes. Maybe I forgot to lick the stream, but can you blame me? Nah, it's too hot for licking stuff. I get that. Like in the winter, you don't want to lick stuff because otherwise your tongue would stick to them. When it's too hot, you don't want to lick stuff because you would burn yourself. So that's totally alright. 4 viewers, 4 likes. Okay. Then we're good for now. Okay, yeah, now I can go down here and go up that thing. It was that easy all along. All along. So what was the point of me putting the statue up there? Because I took it away from... Oops. I took it away from this place here. Maybe the stream tastes like ice cream today, though. Ooh. That would be interesting. Alright, we're gonna go with Helm Splitter once again, and you know what? We're gonna go kabuff. Yeah. Exactly, hot stuff to lick, like ice cream. I mean, I think it pretty much did the same amount of damage before and after the kabuff attack. Or spell. Which is weird. I think it did like 2 damage less. What would an icebreaker flavor with the name Livestream taste like? What's an icebreaker? Or did you want to write ice cream and your autocorrect was like, oh, you mean icebreaker? Which pretty much is what I would expect it to be. Thanks, Monica. Now I want an ice cream. Don't you have ice cream at home? I do. I mean, what? Ice scream. Close enough, Jonas. Close enough. A live stream ice cream, which is a nice combination of words. Like, I want some kind of advertisement deal. I want some kind of partnership with any kind of, like, drink, mostly. But I wouldn't mind, like, an ice cream flavor partnership, because I just want cactus juice as a flavor for, like, a sports drink, a, like, gamer hydration drink or whatever. G Fuel, I don't know. Level Up, I don't care. Just any of them with the flavor cactus juice. And I do assume that cactus juice ice cream would actually taste pretty nice. I've never tried cactus, but I hear it's a pretty nice flavor overall. I do have ice cream at home, but too warm to stand up. Understandable. Here I like slightly feel it's getting cooler, slightly cooler. So I'm hopeful, but sooner or later I will probably have to put up the lights because I'm getting I'm looking weirder and weirder because of the lighting. Okay, we need statues. I see that. Holy shit, that tower is quite high. Okay. I see. We need to get up there, go down with some statues, go back up to then go down and stuff like that. You know how it is. Is there... Okay. This is where we've just been, isn't it? Oh yeah, but doesn't matter because now we can go the other side and go... Okay, that's easy. You look great in that lightning. When the lamps are off... Damn it, it got me again! Today is 23 to 24 degrees outside. Tomorrow, 33. Ooh. That's not nice. That's not nice. I don't even want to look at how warm it's gonna be tomorrow or whatever. I will go out tomorrow. We'll visit a friend. We're gonna play some Magic: The Gathering. But at least we're gonna start in the morning, basically. We're gonna start before noon, so I hope that it won't be as hot. by then. Here it's all day 30 plus and tomorrow the same. It's just, and it's gonna get worse is the problem. Okay, I have a feeling now we want to go definitely down there before we even look at anything up here. Open up the bridge to the other side. Probably get... Okay, I see some stuff. I see where we need to go, what we need to do. It's way easier than I thought in the beginning. If you just, like, take a look. Cactus, I'm gonna go out tomorrow. Me, I'm so proud of him. Cactus, to play Magic the Gathering. Me, no, why? What's wrong with that? Jonas, what the hell is wrong with Magic the Gathering? And don't say that it's for nerds, because you are here watching a stream of someone playing Dragon Quest. I love Magic. I haven't played in ages, or haven't really played a lot in a while, but recently definitely got back into it big time. Just not so much in the collecting and more in the playing kind of thing once again. Was made from this weather. I'm from the Netherlands. Give me back my rain. Yeah. It's gotta be hard. That's the same. I recently read like the UK had heat records of I think 25 to 27 degrees, which don't get me wrong, it's pretty warm, and especially for the UK that's blazing hot. But in comparison, we had up to 36, 37 last year. So I would love to have heat spikes of 27 degrees, right? Nothing is wrong with that, but Cactus, use the sun and go for a long walk. If I suffer, you shall suffer. No. It's pretty easy, Jonas. We don't want everyone to suffer. We want the least amount of people to suffer in general, right? I don't like that you have to suffer. But
well, there's a surprise. Making good progress, I see.
Genghis' grandpa. Okay, so that's the guy that we're looking for. Holy shit. I mean, that explains why the puzzles are not that challenging, because there's just a lot of them. Okay. We need to get a statue up there once again. I mean, at least it's generated the same puzzle over and over, which just makes it all a bit like quite easy to understand. It's more or less a just get a quick lay of the land and then do the same thing over and over. I wish 27 degrees would be the max, not 37 degrees. Exactly. It would be so nice. It could be so nice. It could be so nice if it wasn't that hot. Okay, let's go up here. See where that leads us. In a fight. Ooh, soul spawns. Would you look at that? Okay, we want to destroy the griffins first, because they can blow away my you know what, let's just help splitter, and let's just attack one specifically, but they can just blow away the bunchy bunch, so that doesn't really matter to get them out. Use the MP, because it takes us 10 MP every single time we get the bunchy bunch, and we probably need them later on as well. At least we are quite decent in defense. Oh no, we can't cast spells. I mean, that sucks for our healer, but the rest just mostly works with their abilities, right? So not that bad. Back from my journey to the freezer, and back with an ice cream. That's nice. What kind of ice cream do you have? Share with the class. As in just share what it is, not share the whole ice cream. The ice cream is for you. You earned that. You deserve it. Oh, come on. I mean, it doesn't really matter if he falls asleep. We're probably done with this fight now. Yeah. Anyone want to level up? No. Yangus with the big EXP boost? No. Okay. What you got there for me? Recovery ring. Sounds like something that gives us a HP back. Wonderful ring that gradually restores HP as the wearer walks around. Hello! Let's give that to Renegade, I guess. Makes it resistant to confusion attacks. The defense is higher here. So, okay, we're at 132. Did that already do something? Yeah, 2 HP. Nice. Tropical flavor icy thingy. That's nice. I made one too many breads. Oh no. Okay, now we go back down and... Okay, there was a huge moth outside my window, but it flew away. Okay, let me think. We probably want to put that statue on the other side. For that we need to go over there. That will just take a bit of pulling or wait, no, can we even do that? We cannot, right? No, we cannot. We could, what could we even do? Oh, this is gonna take a while. This is gonna take a while. Shouldn't have eaten the sweets before. I mean, yeah. Okay, if we push that... Wait. If we push it up here... Oh, wait. We can just pull that. Pull one of those off. I don't know why I expected it to go the other way. I don't know why I expected this to go to come down on my side. I was sure in my head I was like, okay, I pull this off and then it will go this way. Nope, of course not. Okay. Oh, damn it. I just... Okay. Now it's not getting like complicated, it's just getting to be a lot. Also, it's too warm for this. Okay. There is no need to put the statue up here. Can I go to the other side? Yes, I can. I could also just get rid of this. It would go horizontal. Oops, horizontal again. I see. I'm just gonna go further up because I don't really see a whole lot of reasons to stick around here, which totally alright. Looks like we are where we need to be. Just remember how I first reacted to one stream I was missing because I was seeing the Minecraft movie. Cactus 30 minutes into the stream. I'm just gonna say what we all think. Where is Jonas? I mean, we were all thinking that. Right? There was no one taking attendance. No one there asking me where I was. Because I was punctual, as always. Nah, it's always totally alright if anyone cannot come to a stream, right? I do not demand people to show up to the stream if they got anything else going on. But it's nice that you actually think about stuff like that. Band of Friends asks, but who is Jonas? Everyone always asks where is Jonas, but never how is Jonas. Okay. Give me just a second. I have to try or see some stuff. Do some stuff. Where is this shite? Alright. Okay, so in theory, I should have plugged in my little, like, studio light thing. Because that, I usually, like, for a while I had it always plugged in, but run into some trouble with it being always plugged in, like, space-wise. So I unplugged it and keep forgetting to just, like, what's the word? Charge it. So I now plug it in so that I can use it later on. Okay, yeah, I see the blinking light, which means it is charging. So that we can use it in a few minutes. Because the thing is, yes, it is plugged in, so it does not require too much charge right now, but it requires at least a little bit of charge before it can do anything. Jonas is the debt you made along the way, donating too much to Cactus. that you are going to have in 5 years. I mean, at least Lucas doesn't seem to be in debt because of me. Maybe because of his new phone, but not because of me. I mean, he was able to buy a new phone and still donate to the stream. Nice guy that he is. Nice guy not in a derogatory sense. Like, actually nice guy. I found a spot on my leg that if I press into it, I can feel a vein. Which is great if you want to, like, check your heartbeat. Your pulse, even. So you're working, huh? He's like... Stone. Talk to me, old man. Talk to me.
What? You made it? All the way to the top, like? Eh?
Lovely.
Ha ha ha! If it's that easy, I've got more building to do. Can't have a novice like you getting to the top. You're all right, young'un. I'm right on.
Right on these nuts!
What do you want with a sculptor like me, eh? You're looking for the cran spinners. Ah, those old gemstones, is it?
No, I can feel a vein on my foot vibrating if I press into a certain place on my leg. As in, you press on your leg and you don't feel the vein right there with your finger, you feel a vein somewhere else. I got that. There are quite a few points on the body there where if you press or do something in that spot, you feel it in another. Which is weird. But I mean, generally there are many points in the spine that if you do something to that, you feel it somewhere else. But yeah. Good joke, Cactus. Such funny man. Yeah, thank you. I know. It comes naturally to me. It's a gift. It's a curse. His brother's name is Mind Goblin. Mind Goblin, these nuts. Ah! Stop it. We're playing Dragon Quest. Dragging these nuts in your quest. Hey, stop it. Hey, can we all just, okay? Tone it down. But still nice.
They've been out of my family for donkey's years. I've never even laid eyes on them myself.
For donkey's years is an amazing way to say it.
This is what I heard, like. One of my ancestors put them in a... Ooh. This damn back. Always giving me trouble. Anyway, I heard one of my ancestors used them in a statue she carved. That's right. It was the pinnacle of her career, they say. Her best work. Where's the statue now? I can honestly say, I don't know. You'll have to find it yourself, young'un. All I can tell you is the lady's name. if this old block of mine isn't letting me down. Her name was Alexandra. That's about it, I'm afraid. Unless there's something else I can help you with. What? My son said I should pay him a visit once in a while? There's no time for that.
Fuck that guy. No time for that.
If a novice
Damn.
like you can get to the top of my tower, I've got my hands full here. I'll just have to build it higher. The only way is up, as they say.
This guy has the weirdest... This guy has the weirdest accent, because it sounds pretty Scottish at times. Scottish. And then at some point, it sounded like Indian. Like, just weird. And also, why are you building a tower that's hard to get to the top of? I mean, he's building a dungeon for future generations is basically the thing, right? Okay, so if we need to... If her name is Alexandra... I mean, does it make sense that it would be in Alexandria? I mean, just because... Why would the town have a similar name? But, I mean, that's... if I feel like... Wow, I really need to turn up a light. Because, I mean, the thing is, the first thing that came to mind when he was saying, yeah, masterpiece, statue, was Neos. Like, a goddess statue. Right? But, I mean, her name, he explicitly told us her name, Alexandra. We are in the town of Alexandria. Just checking. If we don't find anything here, then there are still some other places that I could kind of think of. Were there any statues in Jessica's home? Because, like, we are in Alexandria, but it's not a huge town or whatever. Let me just balance on this chair. Does it look better? It looks better. Oh, it's warm in here. Just gonna keep the headphones off for a second. You're still standing there. Holy shit. You're on the right track. Yes. Thank you, Jeff Jill. I mean, if he says the only thing I can tell you is her name, then her name has to be something, right? Do you say anything useful? Okay. No. Let's just check if they have a statue. Also think about where you met Jess. On the harbor. I met her at the harbor, not on the harbor. Imagine you give up your whole life just to build a dungeon for future generations to grow on. Just for this generation to invent ladder sign. Damn. Yeah. I mean, I always think, why? Like, how do these dungeons actually work? As in Port Prospect. Let's just try that. You did meet her before the harbor, though. Oh, yeah, where, didn't we meet her at the tower or whatever, where her brother was killed? Something along those lines? Probably, right? Okay. We zoom, we go back to... was it? It wasn't Peregrine Way, right? We go back to Alexandria and go north from there? Something like that. No, but I always think, like, all these dungeons that are, like, in many games... Yeah, no, this is not it, right? No. All of these dungeons that were once old castles and all, and you go through, and you can only go to the, like, 3rd floor when you push this lever, lower down this thing, push this statue, everything crumbles to dust. Yeah, okay, I see it. And basically you take away the possibility to go there again, because, like, okay, now we open this passage and everything behind us crumbled, which means that the way to this passage is a one-time use. How did people go there beforehand, or was it just that it was a regular castle, and as soon as it was no longer used by whoever, someone came and built everything like that? That doesn't make any sense, or whatever. Many stories, the dungeon is a living thing that comes out of nowhere and then emits a smell that gets monsters to it and then locking them in. That sounds interesting. That definitely sounds interesting. Never heard that, I think. However, I generally like the idea of like some, I think, mangas and all, and manhwas where it's like dungeons just start appearing, and in the dungeon monsters start appearing just because. Like, it's the magic of the dungeon is so strong that it just starts spawning monsters out of nowhere because of all the magic all around. That's how dungeons work. They come out of nowhere, get monsters, and absorb all the corpses to rebuild themselves and respawn them. I mean, yeah, that's a good way, definitely. I really enjoyed reading Delicious in Dungeon Meshi. I don't remember how that dungeon came to be, but it was somewhere along those lines, I think, that it just... Yeah, they dug deeper or something, or they just opened... It just appeared, and then people started going in there because it was said that whoever could... Oh, damn. Whoever could get to the middle or whatever would become the ruler or something like that. It's been a while since I read it. But I know that the way that the dungeon worked was pretty intriguing. It was a pretty good idea. Okay, I don't remember where we need to go, but I'm pretty sure we just need to go up in some way, shape, or form, right? So I'm just gonna go on a limb, and this was the first real dungeon. I mean, after the what's it called, waterfall cave. But this was the first real dungeon, so it wasn't the longest, it wasn't the hardest. But yeah, we are on the right track, definitely. So it's quite easy to just brute force. I could also use some holy water if I wanted to. What I can also do is, for no real reason at all, just do this, and you know what? Angelo psychs himself up. Because that will probably kill. Oh no, it didn't kill the last ones because the damage gets lower and lower. You moiter them frogs, says ZBS Boy. Hi there, ZBS Boy. Thank you for stopping by. How is you doing this good day? Other than it's probably way too warm. That's pretty much what all of us are saying. By the way, I'm just, now that the sun is completely gone, I'm just gonna fully open my window. Ooh, yeah, that's nice. I just like the idea of innocent monster just chilling and then is smelling such a tasty smell, so it follows it, finally reaches it, disappears, and when they try to leave, they can't. I mean, basically a fly trap for monsters. That's not a bad idea. Me was in the pool. Damn. ZBS Boy goes bragging once again. That's nice. That's very nice. An imp appears. Yo, I just love the imps. It's just one of the most iconic monsters. By the way, I keep waiting for one of the monsters, just one of the very low-level monsters, going in my way and not letting me leave. And I'm like, I'm so powerful, I could just, you know, get rid of you instantly. I'm doing this for your own sake. Wow, is that the real GPS boy? Yep, the real GPS boy. Inventor of the sandwich? I don't know, man. It's the real ZPS boy, I can confirm. No one else would be so ZPS, if you know what I mean. Heel slimes appear. But they didn't notice my presence. Then we're just gonna run away. We're gonna leave all of them alone. I'm peaceful at heart. Most of the time. Oh, yeah. The special crystals in a step. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I remember. Now, I would assume... Alexandra's statue, hang on a minute. Got it. What have I got? Ain't sure. Had up here before. I would have assumed... Don't tell me I have to go talk to his son first. Yo, Jeff Jill? If you're still here, is there something I'm missing? Don't tell me there's something else I need to do before I get these stones. Because I mean that is definitely the right. I'm definitely right here. It's so creepy. Oh, okay.
Wait.
Okay.
Brave travelers.
Easy.
I am Alexandra. Many years past, I lived in your world. It was my hands that sculpted this statue. Let me tell you a tale. A forgotten moment lost in the great ocean of history. The story of the bloodline of the sages. I was born into the Crambartle family.
Crambartle, I'm just
a
saying.
Family descended from one of the legendary 7 sages. But my generation saw the legacy of the sages pass to the Albert family when I married. You see, I was the chosen heir. The blood of the sages has remained in the Albert family ever since. But that lineage was severed by a dark and evil power when the life of the latest chosen heir, Alistair, was ended. Nevertheless, I am an ancestor of the Albert family. So, I will do everything I can to help preserve the Albert family line.
I'm not gonna say it.
I want you to take the cran spinels from the statue. I have no doubt they will be of use to you. Now, Jessica is the only one who can continue the Albert family line. I beseech you to go to her aid.
We are here to get these stones in order to help Jessica. She's like, take these stones and please, I beg of you, help her. We're like, nah. Nah, we're just here for, I don't know, fun or something. That's what we're here for. Okay. Let's take those eyes. Okay, that was easy. Two beautiful gemstones lie glittering on the floor. We obtained the Kran spinels and put them in the bag. Nice. Now... room indeed. Now first we evac. Poke them eyes out. Don't worry, the eyes poke themselves out for us. Fan service is insane. I mean, only... just because it's a woman doesn't mean it's fan service, Jonas. There's something you gotta learn. Definitely gotta learn that not all women are fan service. And the statue was not boing boing in any way, shape or form. Alright, so... we got the things that we wanted. I don't remember why we wanted them. But I would assume we go back to Arcadia, right? Jonas going to a public pool, seeing women all around, being like, damn, there's a lot of fan service. And let's go to the son of the Kranbertel family, I guess. Or did we need to go to the old guy that we need to save? I'm not sure. Where was this? Okay. Where am I going? Where do I need to go again? Don't worry, I remember. It was below the fountain. Now where was the fountain? Okay, we probably want to go to Jimmy over there, but probably save first before we go to Jimmy over there. They're just gifted women. Alright. Let's confess. Let's confess Jonas' sins. It's gonna take a while. We managed to eat them all? All the gifted women? I would assume you talk about your bread. My wife is always fan service to me. That's a weirdly nice thing to say. Like, I know how you... I know how you mean it, said Bear's boy. But I choose to take it a little bit different and say that's a very nice thing to say. That is a very weird emoji thing. But whatever. By the way, let me just check something. Damn. Still no Twitter bots. Things are getting good in here. Okay. Talk to Old Man McGee over there. And we're back to fans. The circle is round. True.
You disgust me. I didn't know you from Adam, but still I took you in. And this is how you repay me.
I didn't do anything. Please believe me. I was just feeding Leopold as normal.
What? What did you call him? It's Sir Leopold. Just who do you think you are?
The thing is, it's definitely realistic that people, especially people in power, would be shit like this guy. It just sucks because we have to save him, or try to save him, because of our like duty kind of thing. He said duty, but we just have to help this guy, because if Jessica or Duelmakers or the Scepter kills all, I think like everyone from the list, then we're in big trouble. But I don't want to save this guy. I want to save him and then punch him a few times.
Of course he has.
Yeah, so it just makes sense that not everyone we try to save is a nice person. But this piece of shit, the prince piece of shit, like so many pieces of shit.
No doubt the vile Leopold put poison in your food as well.
Please, Master. You must believe me. I would never serve Leopold, Sir Leopold, poison.
Why should I believe you? If you want to prove your innocence, you'll have to eat some yourself. Not like that. On your hands and knees. And look like you're enjoying it.
This guy deserves so much better. Can we take him with us in our party?
It suits you, David.
Like, I got a bunch of weapons with me and armor. We can just equip him, help him, take him with us.
He seems safe enough. Enjoy your dinner.
I do like the dog. Dog can't do anything about its owner, right? But still.
David, Sir Leopold is as much your master as I am. I shouldn't have to remind you that you treat him with the utmost respect. Understood? Ah, you're back. I apologize for my servant's unsightly display. So, what are you doing here? If you come to report back, I'll be waiting in my room.
Punch him while he's going past you. Punch him! No, too bad. You okay, buddy? For some reason, the master's in a bad mood today. That's like... It's the weirdest case of dependency. I mean, it's not the weirdest case, it's just a weird case of dependency. Okay. If I didn't have to save this guy, I would just, you know, I would just. Hey, yo, piece of shit. We're back here.
Ah, there you are. I hope that little saying before didn't upset you. There's nothing unusual.
Even worse!
I don't know why, but just looking at David's face makes my blood boil. Of course, I'd never dream of firing him. Far too much fun being his master.
In comparison to him, like, Jamal's the shitty prince looks nice.
Got enough of that. You got the jewels. Have you brought me the grand spindles? Ha ha! You have! I won't have you bore me with details. I only care about results.
I mean, I know we have to give them to him, we have to help him. I don't wanna.
Just holding them in my hands, I can feel the waves of magical energy flowing out of them. Yes, the grand spindles. Making an impenetrable barrier will be simplicity itself with these. That wand-waving bimbo won't stand a chance. And I expect you're feeling rather pleased with yourself. Helping the great Domenico is an honor, is it not?
Let me choose yes or no. Damn it.
Let me reward you. You may serve me as a guard until that meddling girl comes back. I presume you accept this honor.
I mean, if anyone watches Supernatural, or watched Supernatural or whatever, you know the way that I would like to guard this person, right? Because in that series, if they help someone, the person they are helping has to abide by their rules. They get to say what's going on, and usually if something goes wrong, and it does go wrong because it's a TV series, it's because the people are not listening. And they have any problems with forcing people to do what they want. They have no problem with, like, tying people down for their own safety, stuff like that. You know? I don't want to accept this offer. I know. It was no question if I could choose yes or no.
You will be my bodyguards. And now, for the first task in your new post. Come this way. This leads to my secret library. You will find a book for me in there. The book is called The Big Book of Barriers. barriers. It contains a recipe for making a very powerful barrier.
Or you could just go yourself. Or come with me so I can keep you safe. Ooh, I'm gonna steal your stuff. That is your library? I mean, I get it. For one person, that's a lot. But still, I was expecting something bigger. I'll just take your stuff. Because you're a piece of shit. Ooh, a mini medal. Magic vestment. I'm taking your clothes as well. Piece of shit, garbage human being. And money. Nice. It's something. An enchantment garment that reduces damage from spells by 2/3. I mean, it would reduce our defense quite a lot, but 2/3 less magic damage. That's a lot. Old manuscript entitled The History of Diakonos Family, Volume 1. Seems to have been written by one of the Dominicos' ancestors.
My name is Cactus Diakonos. I was an apprentice under the great magician Kupas. Kupas was more than just a teacher and a master of the magical arts. He was also an extremely wise and intelligent man. One day he said to me, someday evil will return to this land. And when it does, the magical abilities of one of my descendants will identify them as the heir of the great sage. This will place them in terrible danger. Fearing for the safety of his kin, Master Kupas came to a momentous decision. With a potent incantation, he would transfer his great powers to my own family line in an attempt to hide the truth from the world. Once the fateful ritual had been performed and Master Kupas stood bereft of his magical powers, he turned and left without another word. Desperately I tried to follow him, but he had vanished without a trace, and I never saw his face again.
Interesting. I need to go to the Big Zed Bears boys' toilet, just so you know. Thank you! It's an old manuscript entitled History of the... Okay, Volume 2.
My name is Cactus Diakonos. After Master Kupas transformed his magical powers to me, I cast a special spell over both of our family lines. No matter how many years went by, the spell would ensure that the fates of our two families would be inextricably linked. And that when the time came, our descendants would irresistibly be drawn together.
Drawn Together was a weird show. Really weird show.
Now I can only hope and pray that the Diakonos family will always watch over and protect the descendants of Master Kupas.
Speaking of having a great poo-poo. I gotta show you guys something that is just the weirdest. Don't worry, I won't show you poop. Don't you worry. Alright, give me an image and browse this. A magic card from the new set, from the Final Fantasy set. It's the Poo-Poo UFO. I have never played Final Fantasy VIII. This is from Final Fantasy VIII. So I have no idea why, what, or how, but this is the Poo-Poo UFO. Just, you know. You won't show us Hot Man with Friend's favorite snack that definitely doesn't look like poop. I mean, it kind of did. You mean, what was it called? Frikandel, I think. Renegade finds the big book of barriers. Yay! Can we read it and learn some stuff? Doesn't. I know. I understood, don't worry. Oh, by the way, since we are here, I think by now we should be able to work. Yeah. But it's a very tasty poop. I mean, if you say so. Alright. Plain cheese plus rock salt. I think it said that does make hard cheese or something. Yeah, it does. Nice. By the way, we should We should try to use cheese in battle, right? Because it has something to do with Munchie. So we put one in our inventory for now. Looks the same when it goes in and looks when it goes out. Magic! I mean, that is... Men's voices can be heard outside. Yay! I knew it! It, like, oh, you're a bodyguard. I have this barrier thing now. You go get it. Away from me where you can't help me. Of course she would attack right now. Cheese. Why is the cheese hard? Because it got salty. I don't know, man. So we give him the book quickly. I knew it. I knew it. Even if he just said, okay, quickly give me the book, that would be okay. But no, what took you so long? Oh, I'm in danger because of you. Punch that guy. Punch him.
That pesky wand-waving bimbo was turned up again. I must erect the barrier immediately. Did you find the
Yeah,
barriers?
stop talking.
Disappoint me now.
Just stop talking and start doing shit. Like, not doing shit, you know what I mean.
Yes, this is it.
I have to talk even slower now because I'm in danger. Like, punch that guy!
Throw the book in there.
It's the final.
And if he keeps talking about Jessica in that way, I will punt him.
Go outside and stall that meddlesome floozy. What are you worrying about? I'll have it done in a tell a great magician when you see one. Just before you go. Fiery foo and babbling goo. Behold!
I think he healed me. Yeah.
Now that you're in top form,
He could have buffed me as well.
install that
But hey, whatever.
menace.
Okay, let's go out and try and stall Jessica while he's doing some stuff that definitely won't work. Like, let's face it, something will go wrong. He's not as powerful as he thinks. The scepter is more powerful than he thinks. Something along those lines. Also, let's take the doggo in our party.
I see you've ignored my advice to prepare a stronger defense.
Fiery foo and bubbling goo. It said best boys taking a poo. True that.
Shut up! You won't get past me! I won't let you lay a finger on Master Domenico!
Domenico!
Oh, she was after this guy all along.
What's so funny?
Such a pity that you should die never knowing about your noble origins.
Okay, now I feel stupid. Now I feel stupid that I did not piece that together. Of course, Domenico, that piece of shit, is... Oh, yeah, of course. We just read about that the Domenico family got the magic from someone else. So that little guy down there is the heir. It was so obvious. Exactly, it was so obvious. And that's why Domenico just hates the sight of this guy. And why this guy is so enamored with Domenico, because they are intrinsically linked. And Domenico only has the power because it was given to his family by David's family. We're all stupid. I mean, some people probably saw that way earlier. I feel stupid for just like... But hey, it's also nice to be surprised by games like that at times, right?
I could tell from the start that absurd show-off was not the one. The scepter is all. No, I seek the chosen heir of the great sage Cactus, one of the seven who sealed away the Lord of Darkness, Rapthorn!
Hot Band with Friends knew it, of course. I mean, definitely.
And that, David, is you. What a pity that the one who should be protecting you is unaware of his responsibility.
Nah, we're gonna save David. You can go in and kill Domenico.
I wonder when you turn up.
Turn up for what? To save our boy.
I knew I'd have to fight you somewhere along the way. Still, I have to admit I'll be a little sad to watch you die.
Okay, let's do this shit. Evil Jessica draws near. You know what? Kabuff. Probably won't do a whole lot, but just something. Oh no, not Cuz News! Damn it. Nice! She attacks the one that she just put to sleep. Lovely. I love it when the enemy AI is stupid like that. Alright. Small Thrust again. Helm Splitter once again. And here we start with the Falcon Slash. A little tension too. Saying we should use... Go out there, you moth. Are you saying we should up our tension in this fight? Maybe she will become golden cool. I mean Jessica. Maybe. Oh, come on, stop that shit! So this time I'm awake and fully awake, so you can do what you want to. I want, boss. Wow, that's nice. Okay, Yangas is the only one awake. Should I just psych up with Yangas? Do I have an item that lets me... Don't know. Okay. Do I have an item that upgrades my psyche? I don't remember. Just gonna use Helm Splitter once again. But I have a feeling that Jeff Chill wants me to increase the tension. Would you please attack the other two? That would be very nice. Especially the one that can call out the Bunchy Bunch. Ooh, we can buff with him as well. I totally forgot about that. Come Frizzle! And magic attacks don't wake up the person, right? Nope. Okay, Renegade wakes up. That's good. It's at least something. It's at least something. ZPS boy is back. She dodges piece of... Okay, we full heal Yangas. You know what? Let's psych up Yangas. I don't... Let's just try it for a change. Renegade, hit that beautiful lady. I will. But also, I really need to heal our guys. Could you just attack our healer, please? Okay, you know what? We're gonna full heal ourselves. Yangas gonna psych himself up even more. Is there, like... Can we already get to the full tension ability thing? Like becoming a Super Saiyan, basically? Is that something you can do at any point, or do you need something else for that? ZPS boy, by the way, thanks to you we talked about the poo-poo UFO. It's the poo-poo UFO. Poo-poo UFO. Alright, Renegade will full heal Angelo. Yangas will psych himself up even more. You can become a Super Saiyan, pretty much. Pretty much. Yangas survive, right? Yeah, it's Yangas. Of course he survives. And yeah, if you fully psych yourself up, he reaches a state of high tension. I think... Jeff Chill, isn't there like another thing after that? Okay, yeah, Jeff Chill, I need 50 is not the highest, right? It's 100. As in, does it make sense? Yes, but 50 is good. Okay, so just attack. Gotcha. And Angelo with the full heal on Yangus because he's the fastest, usually. Right? Yeah, okay, good. If you stream enough, everyone can become a Super Saiyan. Yeah, but the main character especially, if you fully go to, I think, 100, he, like, actually, his state of hypertension or whatever. Are you kidding me? Damn! Because isn't there, like, a state of tension where it's more than one turn or more than one attack? Or am I thinking wrong in that case? I don't remember. Does his hair turn golden? I'm unsure. Wait, do you have strong medicine, special medicine, plain cheese? I'm gonna use the cheese now. What does that do? Munchie, what does that do? Okay! That didn't do shit. Oh, come on. That didn't do shit, but it's good to know. Okay, at least the shadow don't do shit. The shadows don't do shit. Oh, okay, yeah. Like, we can't definitely just ignore them. We're gonna call our team. We're gonna call the Bunchy Bunch, right? It's probably not gonna last. And maybe we should have taken out the shadows first. I think just if like Talos attacks once or twice and deals damage to Jessica, maybe. Like yeah, the shadows are completely useless. Oh, come on. Okay, but now Talos can attack her. That's some good damage. And now everyone just attacks her once. Hell yeah! Hell yeah! I mean, that can be the 2 damage that make a difference in the end, right? She casts Crackle! But we don't care. We do not care. Also, I want to sit down now. Okay, yeah, let's tingle the whole party. That doesn't sound weird. Don't worry, I knew that I was muted and I didn't say anything, I just mouthed what I was doing right now. Okay. So... people are talking about you know what, let's psych up with Renegade. Yangus will just keep doing this, and Angelo still sleeps, right? Hell yeah. We just need to see that everyone stays slightly healthy. I want Omni Heal or whatever it's called, like the team-wide healing ability. Yangus with the Helm Splitter, Angelo with the full heal on Renegade. Stop that. Please just stop that. Ah. With increased tension, you shouldn't be able to fall asleep. Right? I feel like with increased tension, you should always stay awake. Yeah. Tingle everyone once again, although that probably is wasted now. You just need to win, Cactus. Just do the thing. Don't worry, I'll just do the thing. I'll do the winning move. Stop with the cast-nose, you piece of shite. Yeah, I'll just not wake anyone up because the shadows are doing that by themselves. Okay, Cactus, psych up more. I hope that stayed that way now. I think I'll just leave the enemies there. I won't attack them now. Right? It doesn't feel necessary to attack them. Like if they did 15, 20 damage an attack, all of them. But I mean, even to Angelo, who isn't really defensive, they do like 2, 3. That's nothing. And they help me wake up, so... Even this is okay. Okay, our defense goes back to normal. We don't like that. Like, I think I just use Axis of Evil on one side. Just destroy some of them. Okay, psych up. Let's go Axis of Evil on one side. Angelo will just heal himself. How high are we now? 20. I think the hero looks different if you go all the way up to 100. I could be wrong though. Okay. I could misremember. I know there is an item later on that immediately increases your attention to maximum. Maybe that changes. I don't remember. Yeah. Oh, that's dramatic lighting. That's dramatic lighting. Okay. Axis of Evil. Does that kill? Huh. Interesting. Are they maybe immune to AoE attacks? Because the thing is, I don't feel like there's like too much more space for her to get new henchmen, basically. Which means I'll just... Like those... What was that? 6 enemies that do 3 to 4 damage, so at most they do 24 damage a turn. I mean, okay, here and there they do 12, but that shouldn't be a big deal. Ha! Tab crash reporter. Are you kidding me? The YouTube tab crashed. It didn't just... We are still good. You all, like... You all saw the fight, right? Like so far. I wasn't gone or anything, right? The stream didn't go down. Right? Hopefully? Super Cacti 3, hell yeah! What fight? Ah, okay, we're good, we're good. This... It's taken a while, but overall this is not a bad fight for us. Wow. Oh, wow. Are they getting stronger, or was that just a lucky hit there? Or did someone lower his defense that I just didn't realize? Don't you dare. I'm in a state of high tension. Okay, at least Yengus wakes up. I love that she just keeps hitting Yengus. Just talking about Super Saiyans and poop. Yeah. Okay, could you please attack one of my other 2 guys? Also, maybe I should have used Yangus's healing ability now. Whatever. Nice. Thank you. Thank you for hitting the hero. You seem very tense. I need to get even more tense. I need to get more 10s, I need to get 20s! I'm not disappointed in myself. I'm not mad at myself. I'm more disappointed. Okay. Psych up some more, please. Yangus, just keep helm splittering, and Angelo will heal himself first. Oh, there's a fight. Looks more like a snooze fest. That was a nice one. That was definitely a nice one. You leave my boy Yangus alone. We start again by... Okay, that doesn't... Yeah, we're gonna do that whole thing some other time. I don't care to start again with 5. We're just gonna attack now. And we're gonna heal Yangus. Okay, we're definitely gonna use the... Wait, no. Yangus had the Yggdrasil medicine, right? Alright, Yep. So we have to hope for a 50% chance. Oh, come on. This is gonna take a while. Like, even longer than it already is. I mean, the thing is, I got the item that decreases the magical damage that I take, right? Ooh, our attention level returns to normal. Oh god, just... Okay. Yeah, Renegade has to heal himself because Angelo isn't doing that. Because now he's awake. Okay, please let me attack before she does. And Renegade's got... Oh no! She okay. Okay. This is just an annoying fight. It's not a really hard fight because I have the MP to keep doing this over and over. Okay, we full heal Angelo while Angelo tries to bring Yangus back. He returns to life. Boromir would have taken even longer. True. I mean, I should have just... Nah, whatever. Should have is just not useful right now. Yes, yes, she attacked him before I fully healed him. That's nice. So now we just need to fully heal Yangus. And just keep attacking her, I think. Like, it's... We're not gonna play around with anything like tension or whatever. We're just gonna full send it. Also, I could just buff the team once again. That wouldn't be a bad idea. Could we please just full heal him? Yeah, like Angelo. Angelo usually. Okay, nice. When I give him the command, hey, heal someone, he is the fastest. Not today, but it's okay. Also, we have this bandana that increases our agility as the hero, but yeah, whatever. Still, we're doing decently well. Angelo is not a problem. Renegade... Yeah, Renegade full heal on Angelo. Yangus, we're gonna keep using Helm Splitter, and he's gonna kabuff us now, once again. Ah, this is just a... this fight is annoying, and if I hadn't used the tension turns, I would have done so much more damage. But that's on me for not using them. That's also on my guys for keeping falling asleep and stuff. Whatever. Let's increase our defense. Maybe increase it even more later on. I dread saying it, but how much more HP can she have, right? And also, he doesn't have anything now. Okay. You know what? That's Falcon Slash. Let's attack her. Because we should live no matter what. Yeah, okay, that's good, that's good. But this turn we really don't have a problem. Now we probably should heal our hero just to be safe. Or Angelo, or both. Tip, what if you don't fall asleep and win? She didn't have that much HP when she was with you, did she? Nope. But then again, she is now, like, taken over basically by an evil scepter, so that I'll give her that. Angelo uses full heal on himself, because I feel like the hero survives stuff way better. Yeah, 127 should be no problem. Yep, okay, okay, we're looking good. We're looking good. She wasn't this strong, she was under level. Even if you level her up, like, she is still a fragile glass cannon. And if she was... of course, she dodges my stronger attack. And if she was in this fight with us right now, she would just be pretty much useless. Like, she would be dead many times over. Wait, who did I... yeah, okay, I did it. I did it the right way. That's good. That's good. That's good. All right. That's good. That's okay. That is totally okay. I'm thinking of just going for... you know what? No, Renegade just attacks. Just in case. Yangus psychs up just for a, like, stronger attack. Just once. Ooh, nice. Finally dodged something. Because I think just a increased, like, tension attack, increasing it once should still do decent damage. Demon's taking me over on a daily basis, but I ain't getting it. 32k HP. True. Alright, we're gonna attack here. Yangus now is just gonna attack once again, and Angelo with the Falcon Slash. Because none of our guys is, like, really in danger. Finally! Okay. I kind of feel like there is no... I hope, but I kind of feel like there is no second part to this fight. She will just run away, I would assume. Like, I doubt that we have just gotten the evil out of her. I'm pretty sure it's just... evil Jessica is defeated. Everyone gains experience except Jessica. The one who really needs it. Ooh! Now we learn Zing, which... ooh, that's pretty good. That's pretty damn good. Yeah. Yankus increases. Yes. Easy win. I mean, it was pretty easy. It was just time consuming. Alright. No one learns anything. Whatever. Just... why did... what the hell? Why does my light keep turning?
It's not possible. No human could match the power of the scepter.
And that's where she's going wrong. She assumes we're human and not just the legendary Super Saiyan!
You won't
and Yangus, the
get
god.
away with this. Now,
Angelo's human.
see the true power of this scepter. Already it has ended the bloodlines of 4 of the sages.
You know, if the scepter now goes away from Jessica, we get her back, and since the scepter is going to be the, like, the problem, or like for a while, if it just goes to the Dominico guy, and he's gonna be possessed and evil, I would be okay with that, because then I could punch him later on. But I would assume she just goes away.
This town will burn, and every one of you will perish.
Frieza, stop that shit.
Get out of the way! Move! Move!
Will he be able to actually cast a good barrier? Because
Just in the nick of time. The barrier is ready.
and now I will explain very slowly how great I am. And then I will erect the barrier. No, just do it, piece of shit.
Oh, villainous fiend. Take my life, would you?
The barrier won't work.
You'll have to break through my barrier first. Alakazam!
Like the thing is, we got the. Oh. Oh no, doggy, no. Oh wow, he actually did something. That's lovely.
Behold, I am a mastermind. Well done. You did a fine job of keeping her at bay until I was ready. I must reward you. You may have the honor of finishing her off. Do you accept?
Nah, fuck you.
What? Why on earth not? Explain yourself.
Explain the situation that he is not the chosen one.
Well, so this girl is a friend of yours. And she's been under some kind of curse ever since you defeated the Duel Makers.
Duel Makers.
Hardly a good excuse, but I don't care. The girl is yours to do with as you please.
Poke him with the fork. Pork him with the fork. Poke him with the fork.
Consider it a reward for attempting to protect my life. There won't be any financial reward, of course.
Can we just, like... Can we now...
Where's Sir Leopold?
Can we take David or whatever his name was with us?
He's gone. He must have been scared off by all the disturbance.
Okay, now the dog is the villain.
David, go and find Sir Leopold at once.
Yes, Master.
Like, can we take David with us to protect him? Okay, we bring her to the inn. She appears to be having some kind of dream from which she cannot wake up. If only we knew someone who can get into dreams.
I heard this story from my great-grandmother. She told me how her own great-grandmother was a renowned sage who came from the western continent to be married.
A sage? What do you mean?
I didn't really understand at first either, but apparently, even though she was a woman, she was a master of sword fighting and magic.
Even though she was a woman, I mean, I get it in this whole context, but even though she was a woman.
Really?
And she was a sage, what do you mean? I mean, a sage, just like people talk about all the time, like, a sage. She was... What do you mean, what do you mean?
Maybe that's why you're so good at them too. Maybe it came from her.
Damn, what a sexist. I mean... Yes?
If only. But I'm not under any illusions. I'm sure there's room for improvement with my sword work, and any real magician would think my magic's just child's play.
You think? Well, I can't do either. If you ask me, your magic's amazing.
Thanks, but it really isn't. In fact, if you ask me, I wasn't the one who inherited our ancestors' magic. I think it was you, Jessica.
So Jessica's brother was the sword fighter, and Jessica was the mage.
I'm sure there are abilities and skills that haven't yet been awakened in you, but one day they will be, and I can't wait to see you when that day comes.
Ouch. Ouch. I mean, his spirit watches over her and stuff, right? But still, ouch. The brother jinxes his own death, pretty much. Yo, that was Link, pretty much. No, it wasn't Link. He was talking too much.
King Trode. Gov. What happened? I feel like I've just woken up from a really long dream.
So you were Frieza for a while?
It looks like you're back with us at last. Don't you remember? You disappeared the day after we defeated Dulmagus.
Yes, I do remember. But wasn't that all a dream? I was being controlled by a hideous magical force. Just like Dulmagus was. It was this huge, terrible, evil, magical being. The Lord of Darkness. Rapthorn. But I found some things out. Listen, I've got so much to tell you.
There's no need to rush.
No.
Just take your time.
I mean, okay.
And start at the beginning.
I thought he was like, there's no need to rush. We can talk about that another time. No, we talk about that now. But he was just start at the beginning. Okay, that's good.
Yes.
That's good.
Rapthorn was ordering me to do things. He told me to seek out and destroy the heirs of the Seven Sages so his seal would be broken. Rapthorn once terrorized the world, and it was the Seven Sages who managed to seal away his soul.
I wonder if that's like one of the old Dragon Quest parts. Because I know the original hero, Erdrick, from Dragon Quest 1 or something like that, comes up in a few different Dragon Quest parts. Seven Sages now, I'm unsure. That would probably be like somewhere in 4, 5, 6 territory, as in Dragon Quest 4, 5, or 6. Because the first 3 are about Erdrick and the others that are around him.
They didn't have the power to destroy him completely, but they shut his soul away in the scepter and sealed it with their mystical blood.
I wonder if that's like the plot of one of the older Dragon Quests or not. Or if it's just like lore for this one specifically.
Rapthorn's curse seeks to destroy those sages' heirs. Master Rylus, my brother Alistair, Abbot Francisco, and the man from Baccarat too. Everyone who's been killed has been an heir of one of the Seven Sages.
The plot thickens.
It thickens indeed. So a person holding the scepter needs to be mages so it can control them. I doubt that. I think that the scepter could control anyone. It would just be better to control someone with power, because if someone without power, say the dog, had the scepter, it could probably control the dog. But other than just barking and biting, the dog really can't do much. I mean, probably has some special powers now, but I feel like the stronger the vessel that is controlled, the stronger it can actually, the more of its powers it can actually use. Probably.
You mean to say that the reason Medea and I haven't been turned back to normal is also to do with this Rapthorn fellow?
I mean, wasn't that clear from the start?
I don't know, but there are only 3 heirs left. David and 2 others. If the heirs of all 7 sages are wiped out, Rapthorn's seal will be broken and he'll escape from the scepter. That's it! The scepter! King Trode, where is it? Where's the scepter?
You mean the royal treasure?
What kind of what kind of question is that right now? We keep talking about, like, this whole conversation is about the scepter. She's like, where is the scepter? And he's like, oh, what? Which scepter do you mean? Do you mean the royal treasure? Yes, of course. Which scepter? What?
Come to think of it, I don't know.
What?
I lost sight of it in all of the hullabaloo.
No! David's in danger. Whoever picks up the scepter will fall under Rapthorn's control. We have to find it. We have to save David. Come on! We must find the scepter before it's too late.
Or we just find David, take him with us, so that if someone comes for him, we can save him. It's really not that hard. I mean, I'm gonna heal when we have only Renegade in a party. That doesn't really make sense, right? Because if we get back everyone, we will probably be healed anyway. But still, like, that is just so stupid. Okay, alright. Anyone? Okay. Yeah, we basically just... No. I have a perfect plan, says Jonas. We'll take David's soul, put it in a piece of sand and throw it in the ocean. I mean... I would assume that an evil sorcerer has an ability to... Oh wow, now the others... Why isn't Jessica... Okay, she needs some time and stuff, but... You know... Okay, let's spend another night here. We need to find the scepter, and fast. Let's just stay overnight here, just, you know. Like, sometimes the writing is just weird. Like, nothing about this is bad, it's just stupid at times. Alright, let's find Doggo. But first, let's save. Let's save before we find. Tell me how this plan would fail. If the scepter has any power to locate souls, and it seems like it has, it can locate them even if it's at the bottom of the ocean. Probably. Could also be lost in translation, not the first time. Yeah, that's one of the things that's like always possible in especially Dragon Quest games. But it's just, you know, she said, where's the scepter? They could have just jumped to... Oh, damn it. My bad. They could just, like, jump to... Come to think of it, haven't seen it in a while. Don't worry, I won't end the stream now. I just misclicked. We're gonna keep going for at least half an hour or so. But can they get to the bottom of the sea surviving? Maybe the scepter, maybe not the host. I mean, I think the scepter would be powerful enough to let the host live. So I have a feeling it's not as surefire of a way as you think it might be. But then again... sorry. Then again, I'm not one to want to try that out. So let's just go and find the scepter. Okay. First of all, we go to Sir Leopold's cage. Again, I don't have a thing against the dog. The dog has a shitty owner. Okay, there's nothing in here. There you are. Thank you so much. Never forget how you saved my life. I just can't work out why she went for me, though. Doesn't make any sense. She said I was an heir to a great sage. Oh, there it is. There's the reason. But she's got it wrong. I'm just an ordinary man. Nothing more than a servant. Master Domenico is the noble one. I'll always serve him to the very best of my ability. Anyway, there's no time to stand around chatting. I've got to go and look for Sir Leopold. Wonder where he went. Can be a bit scary, but he's a very intelligent animal. Yeah, so come with us. We are trying to find Sir Leopold. If you ever have second thoughts, just remember all your bases belong to us. True, that is true. That statement is definitely a true one. Okay, he probably isn't anywhere in houses. Okay. Anyone want to tell me about the dog? Nope. Is it possible that David could get his rightly deserved magical powers? Just because he's an heir doesn't mean he definitely needs to awaken to powers. It's likely, or more likely than any regular person probably. But I don't think that he will. Though, again, I would love to just take him with us because Let's face it, in our party he would be better off. Seems Leopold is missing, all the men are looking for him. Okay, so they're all searching. I would assume... Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna go out there. Because I have a feel like... I feel like at the entrance, at the other entrance of the town, no one was talking about Sir Leopold. This entrance of the town, everyone was talking about having to find him. And why isn't Jessica with us? I want my mage back. I want my mage back, mage back, mage back. Ooh, I heard the ding. Just thinking, like, would the dog be... Like, would he be outside? Just outside anywhere? It would have to be in a specific place, right? It wouldn't just be on the map. So I'm thinking, you know what? Call the Bunchy Bunch. Why am I even fighting? I could just run away, but let's call the Bunchy Bunch. Speaking of which, we could go to the Monster Arena. I think we will end today's stream by fighting in the Monster Arena. But who let the dogs out? True, we have to go to the Baha Man. We have to go to the Baha Man. They will know. You know what? Let's cheat a little. Okay? We're gonna cheat a little. Hey, yo, Jeff Chill, are you still here? Are you still here? If so, do you happen to know where the dog might be? Because it's either like in the town or right outside of town. Unless it teleported away, but why would it? What? Cactus, yes? How dare you? What do you mean? I don't know what you mean. Who said anything about anything at all? Not me, though. Did you chat with Domenico again? I might not have. That's not the worst idea. Just... He probably says something like, usually it goes, so Leopold is somewhere and does this and that. But then again, Sir Leopold is under the influence of the scepter, whatever. Jeff Chill, the true hero of the playthrough. Oh yeah! Without Jeff Chill, I would have to look up stuff on my own. Jeff Chill is the better Siri. Because Jeff Chill is a human being. I hope. I would assume. Have I ever seen Jeff Chill and Siri in the same room? I have not. But then again... Okay, where is piece of shit guy? Was he outside and I just ran past him? Who knows? He probably isn't in his library down there, right? Nope. Okay. Then he probably is outside. Or somewhere else. Am I the only one that just live... What? I just... Ah, probably love feeling my short hair stubs right after getting a new haircut. Oh yeah, people love that. I haven't had short hair in a while, but people love that. Okay, where the hell is piece of shit guy? I have not seen him yet, right? Or did I walk past him somewhere? Let's check in here. His dog is missing, so he probably goes drinking. No? Nope. He's in the house. Is he? Then I just haven't looked well enough, right? Okay, let's go back to the house. Maybe he's eaten by the dog. One can dream, right? One can hope and dream. Also, I just want to check Oh yeah. The item shop before I go in again. God damn it. I'm not even gonna read that. Ooh, wait. Oh, wait. I'm gonna... Oh, damn it. I hate that it keeps immediately going to... Yeah, whatever. Let's just rob this place. Have I been here already? Ariana! Hi there! It's been a while since I've seen you in a stream. How are you doing? Okay, door is locked. Can't do much. We still have something in the alchemy pot, right? Yeah, we have the cheese, I think. Let's drop some stuff. Okay, everyone remind me when I say, okay, we're gonna go to the monster arena. Remind me that I first want to go somewhere else. And that somewhere else being the mini-metal thing. Okay, he is in the house. Oh, there are more doors. Well. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, there were more doors. Normally the master eats enough for 3. Because he's fat, but he's not had a single bite today. And he doesn't look very well for it. I think fighting off that woman before really took it out of him. Well, been a while since I caught your vids too. YouTube got fuzzy and forgot to suggest your content. I see. Well, sucks, I guess. Yeah, it doesn't always work. Although I sometimes, or most of my videos, I click that it shouldn't like push out notifications for reasons, but whatever. It's still great to see you in here. You're always welcome. If you, as soon as you remember, hey, there was the Cactus guy, you're always welcome in the streams or in the videos. Whatever. That sounds stupid. Whatever. Oh, it's you. I've not been feeling well ever since. Yeah, whatever. It's not a physical matter, just got an uneasiness that I can't seem to shake. Hard to put into words, but I'm gripped by the feeling that I've made a most almighty blunder. But the great Domenico does not suffer from indecisions and regret. I'm in no mood to talk now. Leave me, come back and see me later if you need something. Alright. Domenico, after knowing David is important, as if he would listen to that. Like no one told him and he would not... trust anyone saying that anyway. Domenico looks like a mad sausage. True.
Listen to what I heard today. There's talk that Master Domenico isn't the heir to the great sage at all. They're saying it's actually David. I ask you, what a load of rubbish. Don't you go believing it? I really don't know who starts all these gossips sometimes.
Oh yeah, the person after all the heirs. So it's basically a good source.
It's David!
Of course it's David! Because we weren't there to save him! Is he getting attacked? Is he dead? Don't, no, over there!
He's got David with the scepter!
Like, we run outside and instead of looking around, where's David? Outside, out here, we're just like, hey you! What's happening? Don't. Okay, he seems to be still alive. Let's fight the doggo. Please, don't kill David. We like David.
Now, there are only
Aww.
interfere. No more.
It's always so incredibly stupid. No, wait. No, he's gonna die right now.
Go after Sir Leopold. He's the only one who makes us to Domenico happy without Sir Leopold? Us to Domenico would be so unhappy. Master.
Like, it's always so unnecessary.
What's happened?
This is the one we need to protect. Quick, let's run everywhere except to them. Let's go talk to everyone except them. Let's go after, I don't know what, I don't know where, doesn't matter, leave them somewhere else. We don't care about them. Oh wait, they're in danger now? Huh, who could have seen that coming?
David, esteemed heir to the great sage Cactus, why has it taken me so long to realize?
Too little too late, piece of shit.
I couldn't protect you. All the magic that has been in my family for generations. My ancestors brought me and Cactus's heir together for a reason, but no. Just thinking about it is too painful. Is unbearable.
I mean, like, the fuck? Generally, the fuck. Oh, David, we need to protect David. So let's run after a dog with a scepter who could be God knows where, right? And leave David just there, you know, it will be okay. Like, the next person that's gonna be on the list, on the hit list, we'll just sit them, like, in the town square, make sure that no one else is there so that there are no witnesses, and we are gonna go to the next town over to look for whoever wants to kill him, right? That should be, that makes a whole lot of sense. Maybe we put him on the stage, put some spotlights on him while we are somewhere completely different, and then we're gonna come back and be like, what? He's dead? How did that happen? And yeah, if you can't tell, that really annoys me. Really does annoy me. Oh. And I mean, am I a bad person for saying that at least Domenico now knows that his whole life is devoid of meaning because he fucked up? This is something that he won't forget. This was his only job. This was the only reason why he had his magical powers. To save the heir. Even if he didn't know that. He now knows it, and he now knows that his whole life is for nothing because he couldn't protect him. And that makes me kind of happy, because that's a piece of shit human being. Oh, let's keep going. He will forget in the morning when he get a new David.
I must
Possibly.
apologize if I worried you.
Give me the stones. Give me the magical stones.
It hit me the moment I saw poor David's body. Now everything is clear. It appears I was put on this world as part of a grander design to fulfill my family's destiny.
And you failed. You failed your bloodline. Cactus on fire this night. Spitting on fire. Yeah, I'm like... The thing is... I keep saying, I love Dragon Quest, right? I love Dragon Quest. It's one of my favorite game series. Generally, it's my comfort game series. But every single Dragon Quest that I've played to this day, or that I played through, all the way through, or mostly all the way through, has at least one point in the story where I just completely lose it. Because it just... There's... Every single time, there's something that just... The way it is written just completely sucks. Because it's so unnecessary. I know it's to further the plot. I get that. Don't get me wrong. But we could have done something to try and save David. And if that fails and David dies, that's completely okay. Like, that would suck. But that's completely okay. But just leaving the person, multiple times, the person who we are trying to protect, be that this piece of shit or David, leaving them alone and just going God knows where to do something else is just stupid in a literal sense. It's just pure stupidity. Shame on this guy, shame on his bloodline, shame on his cow for he fucked up. Let's keep going. I'm so sorry.
Protecting the heir of one of the great sages. Protecting David. This has always been my duty. But somewhere along the way, my ancestors let the power go to their heads. We lost sight of our true purpose. If only I'd realized all this sooner, I could have prevented this tragedy.
And by the way, I'm putting the blame on the hero party as well, because that's what I'm keep saying about it. Just we go God knows where and just leave the guy all alone with Domenico because he might save. No, of course not.
I ordered my servant to bury David as the heir to a great sage should be buried. But
Mad sausage turns into sad sausage, bro.
nothing can put right the wrong I have done. I am not fit to show my face in public.
I mean, he could still try and atone a little bit by just using his magical power for the people, not for himself.
Will you do me one last favor?
Can I kill him?
I know
No.
it was my
Okay.
Leopold who ended David's life. It pains me to have to ask you.
Yes, we're going to go after Sir Leopold. Also, give me the stones, the magical
Will
ones,
you
give me.
destroy him for me? Will you avenge the spilt blood of the sages?
Now, Domenico's a weird guy, I get that. But let's think about what he just said. After he saw Jessica being corrupted by the scepter, or in her corrupted form, basically, seeing that she got normal when the scepter was gone, and now he asks us not to destroy the scepter, free Sir Leopold. He asks us, will you destroy Sir Leopold for me? The fuck? The fuck? The actual fuck?
That creature isn't my Leopold anymore.
So ask us to save him?
Controlled by some evil magic.
I mean, I can't be the only one who thinks that is absolutely stupid on this guy's part, right? My dog is being controlled by evil magic. Kill that fucking dog. Instead of asking, could you try your best and free him? Kill him if you must. Like, if you can't take the scepter away from someone, we have to kill that person to get the scepter. Okay, good. That's something else. But before he asks us, can you, like, please try and save my Leopold? He's like, do me a favor. Murder that creature. In cold blood, please.
I know this won't make amends for my unforgivable ignorance, but it's all I can do now.
And this is supposed to be a heartfelt something.
And I owe you something.
Give me the magic stones or something.
For all the trouble I have caused you. I see that the girl has yet to unlock her true potential as a magician.
Will Jessica actually be useful as a mage?
To awaken the dormant powers within you.
Jessica learns Kazizzle and Crackle.
People say they saw Leopold heading north out of town. That's where you should
I mean,
start
of course.
looking. I'm sorry to have to ask this of you. I wish you the best of luck.
Cheerful music again. Like, right? Am I wrong for being this upset over all of that? I mean, my partner and I played Dragon Quest XI,
Wait a minute, Gov.
which is a phenomenal game. But we were both very annoyed at a specific point in the story because there was just something where we both were like, why the hell would that be how they solved that? I know in Dragon Quest Monsters 3, or Dragon Quest Monsters The Dark Prince, That story was generally very stupid at times, where I was annoyed multiple times. Dragon Quest Monsters Joker 2? I don't remember a time where I was really annoyed at the story, mostly at just singular characters. But here I'm just like... This is why he wears so much green. Domenico is Elder Guru. Exactly.
It's nothing much, but...
Who thought it was a good idea to put the scepter to the royal family and not building something like a highly trapped pyramid building? Would it have made a difference?
Ever since we defeated Dulmagus, and I picked up the scepter, I haven't been able to speak my own mind. So I just wanted to say this now. I don't feel like I've avenged my brother's death at all. I don't know who or what this Lord of Darkness Rapthorn is, but we can't afford to relax while the scepter is still missing. I don't intend to stop searching until we've found that scepter and sealed Rapthorn away again. So, I guess we'll be spending a lot more time together?
Alright. That I like.
Sorry. Did that come out a bit strange?
Of course we were, like, we were... What's the word I'm looking for? We assumed she would come with us, no problem. But technically, she only came with us to avenge her brother's death, and she technically killed her brother's killer, or we killed her brother's killer together. But now that she knows, oh, the scepter is still out there, she feels like she hasn't avenged him, so she still comes with us and asks us, is it okay if she comes with us? That's totally fine. That I like.
Really? Thanks. You're sweet. You know that?
I know. Oh, I know. They could have made something unfair, like 7 overpowered mages defeated the evil boss, but couldn't build something unbreakable. Well, you know. And she's still level 25. We made a piece of hard cheese. Alright, so now, finally, I can try this. Haha! We've had that, I think we had that recipe since we've been to Castle Trodane. We've had that for ages, and I just never had the rock bomb shard. Didn't gain a single experience point. Yeah, I mean, she now has 2 strong, very strong magical attacks. But the thing is, since we don't go for wands, she doesn't really get that much mini-medals. Thank you. She doesn't really get too much use out of that, but then again, I would assume it's strong. Yeah, we're now gonna go to the mini-medal thing, and then we're gonna go to the monster arena, and then we're gonna end today's stream. So it's over. Oh, it's gonna be over 3 hours. Re-equip Jessica. Thank you for that. We need to re-equip her. That makes sense. Because of course she doesn't have anything right now. She's naked. We still have the rusty sword. Or stone sword. Sorry, not the rusty sword. Okay. Chain whip, I think, right? Let's see. I'm just gonna give her whatever we have in here and then see if we have something better. The silk bustier. Hotband with friend says, I'm going to do something new. Huh? Oh, buy the bikini? Okay, if you say I should buy the bikini, I'll believe you. If only we went for staffs. If only. Do we have that as well? Seemingly. Okay, I think that's pretty much it, unless... Okay, no. Why did that close everything? I don't know, whatever. Okay. I'm leaving the stream earlier than Jonas. Have a great night and enjoy the stream. Thank you for being here, Hot Bandwidth friends. See you next time. It's just an option, but try the arena first. You get a superb reward if you win all the ranks. I'm going to the arena, don't you worry. Should I go do that before I go to the mini-medal thing? Because I wanted to just go to the mini-medals and then go back. Okay, wait. Oh, by the way, Seed of Defense, use that on Jessica. Just her resilience increased by 1. Doesn't do shit. Hit minis. Okay, so first minis, then the arena. Let me just see if this is... Nope, this is not stronger. We also want to get some of that special medicine over to Jessica. And you know what? Just transfer one of these for now as well. Okay. Now, okay, you said something... I should buy the bikini, said Jeff Jill. And if Jeff Jill says that, then I will, for sure, do exactly that. Alright, let's see what I can sell. I do have some monster coins. Yeah, I don't think that we'll have enough. Right? Yeah, no. It is pricey. Oh, you don't say. Yeah, it is really pricey. Like I said, at some point in a stream, Jeff Chill, we need to sit down, like, and I'll just show you the whole inventory and you tell me what I can get rid of and what I can't. But yeah, we'll keep in mind that we need to get the bikini. Alright, where is it? Princess Minnie's Castle. Princess Minnie's Castle, then Monster Arena, and afterwards we're gonna end the stream for today. I'm now getting tired after my rant. Which, I mean, of course. Hey, yo, Miss Minnie. Yes, because I think last time I was missing 1. Yeah. Oh no. Missed more than 1. Ooh. Okay. Staff of Divine Wrath launches an enormous whirlwind at the enemy when used in battle as an item. Equip this now? No. That best boy always gets the bikini. I know. Alright. Jonas doesn't see people. Jonas just feels. Alright, let's go to the Monster Arena. Now we have a pretty decent team, or a really good team with a good healer, or the best healer as far as I know. Alright, let's go in and see if we can win. Alright. No, wait. It was that guy. I keep... Every single time I have to look for the guy that I have to talk to. Okay, we want to enter the Monster Arena and rank B. Let's see. Let's see if we can do this. Because technically, we didn't get anything for winning last time. And he promised us something great this time.
A rank
Thank you, Jeffrey.
Battle. Let's give the team owners a big hand. The first round is about to begin. In the red corner, we have our heroes monster team.
The Bunchy Bunch.
In the blue corner, captained by Bald here, the Dragon Questers, it's the Drag Queens.
Love it.
It's a campaign of pain that'll fry your brain. Let's get it on.
Let's get this shite. Dragern, Tyrantosaurus, and something else. Ooh. Alright. If our Dumb King could use oomph right in the beginning on Talus, that would be great. Holy shit. Guys, I'm helping too. Alright, the Snapdragon's still alive and our little heal slime doesn't heal. But that's okay. I think. I hope. Nope, still not healing. Probably waits till they are like close to dead. Which is not great. We're missing more than half of our health. Nice, finally. The thing is, okay, yeah, the heal slime only has limited amount of MP. So it makes sense that it doesn't just heal every single turn. Ouch. I need to pee. But I think I'll hold back. I'll try to hold back until we win this arena. I mean, think, looking at it that it's 3 rounds, it makes sense that the healer doesn't just throw out heals all willy-nilly all the time. It is limited mana anyway. Ooh, that's not good. Alright. It's actually quite the fight here. Holy shit. Enemies are getting bigger and bigger.
The fans are going absolutely wild. And now it's time for round 2 of the Rank B contest. The teams are ready to go. The fans are ready to go. Heck, I'm ready to go. Let's hear it for round 2. In the red corner, we have our heroes monster team.
The Bunch.
In the blue corner, captained by Bogart, cruising for a bruisin', it's the Tough Nuts. It's a fight so tight, even Lady Luck don't know what to write. Let's get it on.
Remember your training, Luke. No, thank you. Stone Guardian, Boss Troll, and a Golem. Like, we have a statue as well. Okay, please heal. Yes. Use the Dragon Balls to win if you lose. That's smart. That was an uppercut in his nuts, in the Tough Nuts. Alright. Damn it. That's not good. A golem psyching himself up is not good for us. If that thing hits us with a strong attack, we're done for. Like, whoever it hits is done for. If the Dumb King could just... Okay, well, it didn't go all the way up. That's good. The Dumb King needs to use, like, hopefully in the third battle it uses oomph. Shit. I think we only have 1 full heal left. The golem with Psychic 100 throws Lego bricks. I wouldn't put it past them. Whew. It's a good thing that the heal slime Oh, now you cast Oomph on the heal slime! I mean, there... Oh, and this is the last full heal. Damn it. I mean, that's a big problem in not being able to... like, give them... Holy shit, yeah. Since you're not... you can't give them commands yourself. But that's just so stupid! Like... Dumb King... Oh, damn. The Dumb King using Oomph in the third round, like in the last round before they go out. After the last attack in the wild, when I use them against wild monsters, sucks. The healer healing everything... I mean, the healer healing makes sense, right? But still. I don't think we'll be able to win this. But let's see.
The moment you've all been waiting for. This is the final round. The winner of this epic battle will walk away as the Rank B Monster Arena Champion. In the red corner, we have our Heroes Monster Team.
The Bunchy Bunch.
In the blue corner, captained by Bothan, like
Bothan these nuts?
it's the Rock and Rollers.
I'm sorry.
Down into the pit they go. Which side wins? Nobody knows. Let's get it on.
Alright, that could be... Yeah, this could be... Okay, that also works. The Dumb King itself, that also works. Holy... You're gonna lose because of that statement. Nah! That actually works. I mean... Wow, we win this. Like, right now there's no doubt in my mind. Our healer is gone. Our healer who had no MP to heal anymore. So, let's face it, the healer was useless except for, like, taking some hits there. If the Dumb King uses Oomph, or we just win. Okay, that was easy. That was easy. Interesting. The Bunchy Bunch wins. We good. Hell yeah, we good. That's a good way to end today's stream, right?
A most spectacular performance.
I'm not gonna
This is
do...
the prize for winning rank B. Congratulations!
I'm not gonna do rank A right now. Maybe next time. We received a bardiche of binding. Whatever a bardiche is. Okay, now you give me something good.
I knew it! I set the target, and it's like the red rag to the bulls, eh? Ragazzo!
Now you have opened some of the best monsters to recruit. Ooh, I'm curious.
I give you the prize. You will be the only one in the world to have this privilegio. Ragazzo. You, and only you, will be the owner of not one, but 2 teams of the monsters. Just think about it. With the 2 teams, you will be formidable in the outside world. You could have the one team for attacking, and the other team for the healing, eh? You make the different combination.
The more I look at his face, the more I'm reminded of Hercule. Yeah. After this, before I end the stream, I'm gonna show you someone else. If this guy reminds you of Hercule, just wait.
This means we must give the name to your new team. If you cannot think of a good name, I can do it for you.
So
you wanna name your own team?
now we can have 2 teams that we can both
It must be
Jonas,
18
if you've ever
letters or
watched Dragon Ball
less.
Z or Dragon Ball Z, Mr. Satan. Alright, so we already have the Bunchy Bunch. Right? So, what's our second team gonna be named? It's either gonna be a play on Bunchy Bunch or it's something completely new. Completely different. Anyone have... Too Fast, Too Furious, Capital B, The Lunchy Lunch. All decent, all decent. But nothing that grips fear. You know what I mean? That inspires fear or whatever. Oh, wait. I'm gonna... Just tell me if that makes sense to you. It's the Murder Herder. Cactus Mactus. The Motley Bunch. What do you think of Murder Herder? Because the Murder Herd? No, thank you. But the Murder Herder? We got a yes from Jonas. Do we hear some more? Ariana Song says ellipses. Ted Best Boy says it's okay. Monica says also good. You're hurting crows now. It's true. A bunch of crows is called a murder, and I love that about them. I could also call him the Murder Herd. Bunchy Bunchy the Murder Herder. You know what? I'm gonna take that for now.
Okay. That's your name? Where is the forza, the bravado, the passion, eh? Never mind. It will do. So, ragazzo, and I have given the life back.
Yay!
To team members. All you have left is the rank A. Eh? Eh? Hey! Are you as excited as me? Ragazzo! The tension is really mounting in my pit.
I'm sorry,
eh?
what? Alright, we now have a second monster team. Which... Can we just... Okay. I can finally add Goldman, and... I'm just gonna put my favorite monsters from the bench in there. That's gotta be Hexila, of course. Why did a bunch of crows cross the road? To do a murder? I don't know. Why did they cross the road, Ariadna? Enlighten us. Who knows? It's a murder mystery. Haha! I like that one. It's stupid. I like it. Alright, we're gonna save. And again, before I turn the stream off, I'm just gonna show Arialna our Mr. Hercule, Mr. Satan. Good night, Cactus. I hope you don't step on the Lego. Thank you. And next time we're gonna run after Sir Leopold. We're gonna try and recruit some more monsters, probably. Alright, so we're gonna zoom to Furbury. And we're gonna visit an old friend of ours. Keep forgetting his name. He definitely has a name, and we know that name. I have no idea what he's called. Because I just keep calling him Hercule whenever I see him. For good reason. I mean, right? Just a very, like, one thing you can say about Hercule in Dragon Ball Z, even though he's a stupid idiot, he's at least buff. This is a very, very not buff version of Hercule. This is hippie Hercule, right? What's his name again? Caldarasha. True. Okay. And with that, thanks Renegade, I'll look for your next stream message on YouTube. Catch you and the gang then. Peace all. Thanks Jeff Chill. See you next time. Bye bye. Okay, this is DBZ Hercule. The other's DB Super or GT. True, true. Anyway, that was a good stream in my opinion. A good long stream with a lot of ups and some downs. See you all. Thank you for stopping by. I'm the Renegade Cactus and I gotta run. Bye bye.